Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, stick around, you might like what you see. Today we are going through, well actually in the spirit of going off-roading this weekend, we're going to be going through my my off-road tool bag, seeing what I keep with me and carry just in case something happens to me out on the trail. So let's get to it. I already have my tool bag empty on the floor and the parts inside it scattered out of a little table here, so do the grand reveal. Boom. That's what I keep inside this bag here all the time. It never leaves my Jeep. And I also have a jack, my two stands, grease gun, and my toolkit. Now I don't do that intensive off-roading, and when I do, I try to be smart about it. So for those wondering where my spare tire is, it's right there on the shelf, currently not mounted. I don't actually have a tire to mount on that, just because, well, it's kind of a waste of money if you think about it, if you're smart about wheeling, or depending on how hard of wheeling that you like to do. For me, usually I go out with other Jeep owners, so if I ever were to puncture a tire that badly, you know, hopefully they would let me use their spare until we got back onto the main roads and I could get over to like a Canadian Tire or something like that and get it switched out. But for that reason, for no reason at all, I don't carry a spare. So let's get into this tool bag. Alright, so the first thing that I might as well touch on is my tire puncture kit right here. It's old school, it is beat up and it's been used and abused, but it gets the job done. I'm gonna need to replace some of these as they're getting old and dried out. Some of them are alright, some of them are really bad, but that's my tire repair kit. I never leave without a torque bar, or not a torque bar, sorry, a breaker bar. I have my torque bar in my Jeep and a pry bar just because you never know what you're going to be getting into. Let's see. Extra lug nuts. I have, I think, 15 in here just from when I switched out my old wheels to my new wheels. Now they won't seat against the new wheels properly, but they will get the job done. 9 times out of 10, you're going to break a stud before you break a bolt. Some extra rope, because you can never go wrong with having some rope, and zip ties. These are some easy outs, some tap outs in case you break a bolt. See if I can open these with one hand here. Bam. These work great. It sucks when you have to use them, but they do work. Next up is my mini torque bar. This is for like inch pounds and Newton meters. This is more or less for things under the hood, small technical, mechanical things like that, or even some brake work. Next, just to add more, these are great. I love these. I don't know where I got them from or who got them for me or where they're from, but they're fantastic. These tighten up. They're great for strip bolts. They hook and pull really nice. Alright. So next, this little kit I picked up, I think for like $5, and I've used it once just to take out some interior dash pieces, but it's super handy and it comes with its own carrying case, so I keep it. Not doing me any wrong. These are a couple miscellaneous screwdrivers. I have more tucked away in the sleeves in here, and a pair of scissors if you can't see. I didn't want to pull them all out just to stuff them all back in. Kind of pointless. So next we have a disc brake pad spreader. I bought this and clearly I've never used it because I went out and bought this C-clamp. I bought it for pushing the brakes back in when you go to do brake jobs and you have to compress the cylinder back in. This works much better than this guy. I've seen these fail, so as soon as I bought it I kind of regretted it, but I didn't want to return it, so I bought this instead. This works great. Next in here are my bungee cords. Now these aren't your everyday bungee cords. These are smart bungee cords. I'm gonna set my camera down and actually show you what these things can do. So they do come in a convenient little bag. Oh yeah. There we go. And this is what they look like. They come with all of these different types of connections. And the ends look like this. They got little nubs on them if it'll focus. But you can twist these. Oh. Doesn't want to twist for me, that one. But anyways, there's different lengths. And they're fantastic. I never go anywhere without those, especially camping, for tarps, helping keep your water out. They're awesome, hands down. I think I got them at Costco actually, $15 or $20. Shout out to Costco. Now that I have this scattered across my garage floor, I get to clean that up. There are a couple things I am forgetting. Quickly, a few things that I'll mention. Some jerry cans. Try not to go out on the trails without jerry cans. And I know I mentioned bungee cords, but tie straps. Sorry about the kerfuffle. I just use these and they're soaked. They need to dry out. But there are a few things I am forgetting, like this. I'm redoing my axe right now. I just sanded it all down and put a new coat of stain on it. Verithane that tonight. Sand it all down, and then put it back into the bin. So that's pretty much everything that I bring on a day-to-day basis when I'm going out in the trails. If I plan on being more than one day, I will bring more than just this, what you see here. But usually when I go out for more than one day, it's not just me alone, it's multiple Jeeps, and we all kind of pick and choose what who carries and just try to even the load out throughout the whole trip. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. If you like the content or if you want to see more, hit the like button. That'll make me feel good about myself and make me feel inclined to get out and do more. And this weekend I will be going out on the trails in my trailer, so look forward to this weekend to seeing me beating up my trailer in the trails. Alright guys, so peace out and keep on keeping on.